What's up, guys? I'm Caleb.
And I'm Nick.
And welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Alright guys, so in this video we're going to do the master cylinder on our 91 Jeep Wrangler YJ.
Yeah, should be pretty simple, so let's get into it.
Alright guys, so here's the Jeep coming right in. This is where you're going to locate your master cylinder, right here without the shadow. And there's two bolts in here and they're 13 millimeters. So I'm going to get in there and loosen this up and I'll show you what to look for on the other side. I have a ratcheting wrench here and I came at it from this side and it's just enough to give you a little bit of wiggle room to get this taken off. I tried an extension with the ratchet in a wobble, but it wasn't enough room.
Comments below.
Put it in the comments below
What's the next step?
what the next step is, because we don't know. We never once claimed that we knew what we were doing. I think it's ready to go, Nick. Woo, there it is. I don't even know if these people can see this, but I'm just gonna assume they can. Oh, the whole time I'm doing this, I wonder, is Paul watching? Paul, are you watching? Put a comment down in there, Paul. How are we doing? Can we come work for you? Oh, Nick says he doesn't want to. He's got PTSD from Jeeps. I'm sure you can't blame him. You're gonna hop in the driver's side. You'll see the clutch pedal right here. You're gonna follow it up all the way up in there. And there's a cotter pin that you pull out. I've already done that. So it's right here. See, little cotter pin right here. It goes all the way up in there. And then you can pull it off. So I'll show you that. And there we go. Disconnected. You just pull it to the side. Now this bad boy is all loosey-goosey. Whee! Ooh, I almost just got punched in the face by the clutch pedal. Now that you have that disconnected, you can go ahead and just pull off the master cylinder. Be careful not to spill any fluid at this point in the game. And there's going to be a line to disconnect here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so the next part I want to show you on the new cylinder because it's a little bit easier. But if you look right here, there is a line and there's that big chunk of metal there which goes here. If you take a look on the inside, it's not threaded, it just pulls right out. And inside the new one, you get this new pin here, and that secures it in the side. So you have to get this pin out, you pull it out, you pull the line out, you replace this, put the line back in, plug it in, and then you slide the pin through. So I've never done this before, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So we're gonna send it. Got this done here. All right, now that you get your pin out, now get your punch back. Boing.
Look at that.
Then it should be.
1 second. Let's be careful with our fluid.
Yeah, because if the fluid spills.
The fluid's gonna come out of that line when you do this.
All right, put it.
Hey there, buddy.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, so now you got your pin out, you got your punch out, and we're gonna. Can I get some to put like right underneath? Put some paper towels underneath because.
Oh, right. Yeah, actually, you should have this.
Me? It's not gonna fit under there.
No, but just for the fluid that comes out of here.
It's not gonna fit under there.
Actually, it probably won't come out.
It'll be here.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, you probably all under.
So you want to make sure you have some sort of you know, some sort of protection against any fluid that comes out, but this thing is pretty much empty. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like no fluid in there. Didn't drip at all. So we'll just place this safely in there. And now we just reinstall the new one, and it is the inverse of what we just did. All right, next you're gonna go ahead and get yourself some brake fluid. You're gonna fill that sucker up and you're gonna bleed it. Ooh, that's in. That's right up at the top. Wow, that was not much.
Yeah, no.
Well, we gotta keep this in here because we're gonna have to keep feeding it, right?
Sure.
So show us what we had to do to bleed.
Yeah, so we did have some troubles bleeding this system. No matter what we did, there was still bubbles in it, and it was not working. So we picked up this Pittsburgh vacuum brake bleeder, and then even then, still getting some bubbles. So what I ended up doing was I put some Teflon tape around the bleeder nipple, and then put this over the nipple, and then actually put a hose clamp around it to clamp it down to get a really nice tight connection. And then you just use this to create some suction, and that'll actually pull the air out of the system instead of having to pump the clutch over and over again to try and push the air out. We're technically sucking the air out.
So here we are under the Jeep. Here's our transmission and our drive shaft, and right up in there is your bleeder nipple. That's the line that goes inside for your internal slave, and then no matter whether you're replacing the slave, master, or both, you're gonna have to bleed this system. So that right there is your nipple. That was also the one I put the Teflon tape not only on the nipple, but on the threads as well going into there.
All right, so that's how you change out the master.
Hope this helped you guys out and you learned a few things. If you did, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next Tool Time Tuesday.